Hey, Dr. Peterson.
Good afternoon.
I wanted to record our meeting. I have a documentary.
I'll shake your hand.
Oh, like you want the phone. I have a documentary about my life living with lupus, and I wanted to record our visit today. This is Dr. Peterson, my heaven-sent angel. Yes. He listens 99.9% of the time. Yeah. So.
It's been a little while since we've seen each other.
Yes.
And I'd
And
say
you
probably
missed me, huh?
the big event since last time is probably that you had additional infusions of iron, at least from my perspective. I don't know what your perspective is, but I would say that's probably the biggest event since the last time we saw each other.
They gave me the same amount.
Yeah.
Yeah. When was that? Like 6 months ago? Not 6 months ago. Like,
About.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's due again. I started having dizzy spells. Starting to have dizzy spells again, and yeah. So what I'm gathering is I have to have infusions twice a year instead of once a year like before.
A lot depends on your blood loss.
I've been bleeding heavy
Okay.
during my menstruation. Like it bleeds really heavy for 3 days, like just pouring out. I can feel it pouring out of me. Like I can't really go anywhere. If I sit down, then when I get up, it just all comes out, and big chunks of blood come out too.
You've seen gynecology before, have you not?
I've seen them. They wanted me to take Exogen, and I didn't want to take that. But I do need to see. I was going to talk to you about that too, because I need to see the gynecologist, because a year ago they said they found cancer cells.
Cervical cancer cells.
Cervical cancer cells. But he said it was the kind that it'll go away, but if it doesn't, that it's the worst kind. I forget the name of it though. So that's always in the back of my mind.
Let me just make sure we're talking about the same. To get back to gynecology, what do we have to do? You just have to call?
I have to get a referral. My gynecologist is here. It'll be easier if I get it from you than from my doctor, because you're already in the system.
If you already seen somebody here, you don't need one.
That's what they told me, because it's been over a year.
Okay. Let me go through here. Figure this out. Women's health, huh?
Mm-hmm.
1/18/2018. Okay. Who's your current primary care doctor?
Dr. Barrero.
How many times have you seen Dr. Barrero?
I see Dr. Barrero every month almost.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's where I get my Adderall from. I don't have a psychiatrist yet. So I was seeing a chiropractor for a couple months because I got in an accident in October, but I had to stop seeing him because I was starting to have pain like 2 years ago, pain that I haven't had in a long time. So I stopped seeing him.
I'm referring you to women's health. That's straightforward enough. And then, before we go forth any additional iron infusions, we just have to go to lab to see where things are sitting at this point in time.
Okay.
What are you doing for vitamin D at this point in time?
I have vitamin D pills at home. I haven't been taking them like I should. I'm going to start because I know I feel it coming.
You just kind of know.
Yeah, the dizzy spell, the confusion, not remembering things, the dizzy spells are my most concern because I feel like I'm gonna faint, and I sit down, my body starts shaking, and I can't be fainting because I just started modeling professionally, Dr. Peace. You know, every time I come, I have something else new that I'm doing.
Happening in your life.
Yeah. So I just started professionally modeling, doing photo shoots and runways. I have one this Saturday, and this is a big one.
Where is it?
It's going to be in, I know he's going to ask this question, I don't know. It's going to be at an art gallery off of Friars Road.
Okay.
I'll send you the link.
Fair enough.
You can come and cheer me on. Yeah. I did one at the House of Blues on the 17th. There was hundreds of people there.
Gotcha. Very big thing.
Yeah, it was huge. Yep.
Let's go back to our stuff. What are you doing for your eyes at this point in time?
I use drops.
And are you just the rewetting drops?
Yeah, just drops. My eyes haven't so much been bothering me. Everything still is super dry. Like my teeth are gonna fall out of my head eventually.
Are you taking the medications that force spit production at this point in time? Doesn't look like it on here.
It made me feel nauseous.
Okay.
So I just been using home remedies like coconut oil pulling, and I made my own solution, water solution with frankincense, peppermint oil, and tea tree oil. That kills germs in your mouth. It don't stop the dryness, but it kills
Germs. You don't have to worry so much about cavities, huh?
Yeah.
You still putting a lot of coconut oil on your skin?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Looks good, huh?
Looks like it's working, right?
Yeah. And prayer, don't forget the prayer part. Jesus and the prayer part. Yes. I'm still praying, meditating, using coconut oil. In the winter time, I use olive oil because it's heavier.
Oh.
So,
how much water are you drinking a day?
at least 1 liter. I want to get to 3 liters. I either drink 1 liter of coconut water or another bottle of water.
Do you notice a difference with your eyes and your mouth when you do?
Yeah, I notice a difference when I don't have no sugar.
Gotcha.
Yeah, when I have sugar, my mouth, it just hurts. And I notice the difference too when I don't take the Adderall, that my mouth isn't as dry too.
That makes sense as well. Okay.
Sometimes it's just this right here is so dry, and then I develop like a dry cough and a husky voice like now.
Yeah. The dryness is the windpipe too. For a lot of people. One thing I'm just checking on the Plaquenil. Do you take 2 tablets a day?
Yeah.
Sometimes we dose it based on body weight. Just making sure 146 is right.
Mm-hmm.
Based on that, you could take, in fact I'm going to tell you to do it. Take 2 tablets 4 days a week and 1 tablet 3 days a week. I'm going to write it down. Does that make sense?
It will be.
It will be. When was the last time you had your eyes checked?
Like over a year ago.
Okay.
So you base the hydroxychloroquine on weight?
Yes.
Okay. Because this is what I've noticed, like when I run out of my medicine, that's when the aches and pains come back. It takes about 4 days. So by lowering it, you're going to see how well I do with lowering it.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, if I can take less medicine, I'm good.
It adds up to about three fewer tablets a week. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, less is the ideal situation.
Okay.
What do you need to do to get back to the eye doctor? Is it another one we need to call, or do you have to go through?
I can just go down to them.
That one works like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
She said that my blood pressure was low too.
That's pretty typical for you, actually.
Yeah, so I told my mom, I said I have to eat more salt to make my blood pressure go up, but she's like, nobody has, eating salt is bad.
Yeah, that's pretty much where you always stand. You're a little, yeah, you're okay today.
Yeah.
It's when people, it's so low that if they stand up quick, they get lightheaded. That's when we start to worry a bit. But you, it's a little complicated because you're probably anemic, and so we can't tell if it's due to the anemia or or that. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't be passing out.
No, you need to be walking.
Yes, because I'm going to France and Spain in March, so I have to be good.
That's like a month and change away. What do France and Spain hold for you?
Well, I wasn't going to say what I was going to say. My son is fluent in French.
Okay.
And so his school is going over to France and Spain. It's something I prayed about when I was younger, so now I get to go to both.
Very nice.
Yeah. I paid for a whole year. A year and a half, actually. $500 for this trip. So, yeah. Oh, but I wanted to talk to you about something too. I wanted to talk to you about if perhaps you can arrange something for me, like talking to doctors who are going to be new doctors and nurses. Like, I would like to come in and talk to them from a patient's perspective on how it feels to be a patient. Because I think a lot of doctors, I think there's space in between doctors and the patient, or there's like a communication issue. And I want to be able to offer my support group with your other patients. Like, not a support group where we just talk about all the bad stuff. We're going to talk about the bad stuff, but talk about positive and living positively and how that influences your life and bring healing to you. You know? So, yeah. If that makes sense.
It does.
Okay. Yeah, so I want to, you know, have the doctors or future doctors and nurses come. Like, I'll give you an example. Like, if we're in a classroom and I'll be the doctor and then they can be the patient and we'll play role play. Because I think that's important. From what, as a patient and also from people who follow me who also have lupus, when I talk to them about what's most important to them, and is they would like to be able freely to talk to their doctor and things like that.
So we do it here at the university every kind of in the fall.
Mm-hmm.
We get together with the second year medical students and maybe about a dozen or so different patients that have different autoimmune diseases. And then kind of in a group of approximately 10 students and one rheumatologist, we rotate to see the different patients together. And we kind of usually start off by just having general conversations with people to see if the medical students have interviewing skills to try to tease out what the person's medical problem is, and go from there. Yeah. So if you'd like to participate in something like that in the fall, I'd give your name to the people who organize that.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can start there.
Yeah, that's right. Because the key thing there is that it would get you hooked in with the people who do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So networking. I love networking.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just going to walk you over, but the key things are going to be drop the Plaquenil, and I wrote it down how to do it. So it's 2 tablets 4 days a week, 1 tablet 3 days a week. Make an appointment with Women's Health. Make an appointment with the eye doctor, and then go to lab.
Wait, 2 tablets 4 times a week, and 1 tablet 3 times a week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to remember that.
That's okay. Written down. They hand you that.
Okay.
So you don't have to. So you can like set it up so like Monday through Thursday or
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
yeah,
Okay.
something like that. Yeah, as long as there's a set pattern, usually people do okay.
Mm-hmm.
I do better if I'm on your right side.
Okay. You want to listen to my heart?
I'm gonna. Here's okay as long as I get my stethoscope in here and have you take big ones in. Good. Keep going there. Again. Again. the same time. Sounds like the joints are not misbehaving at this point in time.
No, I'm doing really well. Living my best life.
Sounds like it. Working, getting ready to travel. Those are very best life kind of things, right?
Right.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just gonna show a little light in the eyes here. When's the last time you had punctal plugs in?
Like 2 years ago, maybe. Are they still in there?
I don't think so.
Me either. 'Cause yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think they're in there.
Yeah. Okay.
See, these are gonna come out soon. See how it's just all the way down there?
Changing at the root, yeah.
It'll be gummy daddy.
And the skin, this is with coconut oil.
Yeah, coconut oil.
Okay. Okay.
I have to tell the world my secrets.
Yeah, those are good things to share with people. Yeah, those are good things to share with people. So, if I was in your shoes and I had to prioritize things between now and my international travel, the things I would put on my list in particular is, I think you're probably going to get the labs done today if I had to guess.
Yeah.
If you need the iron infusions, I would get that done before you travel. Because you don't want to be running around in a beautiful new place with a low gas tank.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And the referrals are into women's health and see the eye doctor, but
I thought those plugs were gone.
it's pretty common for them to fall out with time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to take care of that before I go.
Essentially, the reason they need to see you is it's for the plaque when they'll check the back of the eye.
Okay.
That's why when you go, you just have to say.
But I saw a huge difference in pain from the fibromyalgia and the children when I got the plugs. Like the pain went away right away. And yeah.
Okay. You couldn't do all this stuff. You had a lot of pain symptoms at this point in time.
Yeah.
So that's what I think.
Okay. Hey.
Fair enough. Happy New Year,
Happy New Year to you too.
And I will see you in May after you're back from traveling. Yeah. It's like 4 months, you know.
Yeah.
And today, apparently, people can just go to the front to get all the discharge paperwork.
Oh, that's new.
That should make it.
Saving time and money.
Trying.
Yeah.
Trying.
So I've been seeing Dr. Peterson for what, like 3 years now? Close to 3 years?
That's about right.
Yeah. We have a pretty good relationship. You want a great relationship with your doctor. Don't be afraid to ask questions. All right.